Welcome to another edition of Action Video Game Talk. I'm your host, Scott Action Jackson. Thanks for joining me again. Once again, I have a lot of news articles to go through, so let's just hop right into it. Watch Dogs will be arriving on the Wii U on November 18th in North America. The Wii U version of the game will feature an interactive map of Chicago displayed on the Wii U gamepad, and will feature off-TV play to allow players to play solely on the gamepad if they wish. Development of Watch Dogs on Wii U is being led by Ubisoft Purchase in collaboration with Ubisoft Montreal. Watch Dogs has already come out for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. It's about frickin' time they made up their mind on when they're gonna release this. I mean, how long has it been out for the systems now? For just about every system except for the Wii U? I mean, seriously, what is wrong with these people? That's an issue I'm having with some of these video game companies, is that they don't want to take advantage of the Wii U technology, except for maybe Nintendo. They're probably the only ones that care about their own system. Nintendo and GameStop have teamed up to bring a duo of custom 3DS XL designs to the used game retail giant. The announcement has been made at the GameStop Expo 2014. The first GameStop exclusive 3DS will be available on October 10th, this one modeled after the console that started it all for Nintendo, the NES. The system itself is modeled on the NES controller, while the box will resemble the console itself. It was also announced that on November 25th, GameStop will offer a Persona Q Shadow of the Labyrinth 3DS XL. However, the game will be sold separately. All of the handhelds will retail for $200. We expect these new special edition designs to be in high demand, GameStop Director of Merchandise Michael Turner said of the systems. Now, I do like the design of the old school NES 3DS XL, and I'm sure fans of the Persona series will probably be after that one. There is one major issue with this announcement. Nintendo is releasing a new 3DS XL and new 3DS. So these might be pointless on the long run. It'll be okay for those who want to, just play the current 3DS games and the current 2DS games. Once they officially announce the new 3DS is available to reserve and new 3DS XL, people would be like, oh, we have to get rid of this one? Why? Because that's what Nintendo has done when they announced that they're having this new 3DS and 3DS XL. They're going to be pissing off a lot of people. A heap of new fires have been confirmed for the upcoming Super Smash Bros. After a 3DS version of the game was streamed on Twitch. User Hayamea was revealing a number of recently leaked, rumored characters to be present in the upcoming title. Dark Pit from Kid Icarus Uprising and the Duck Hunt Dog are two of the new characters set to enter the arena, while Ganondorf, Mr. Game & Watch, Ness, and Falco all return once you've beaten Classic Mode enough times. Dr. Mario is also set to be playable along with Wario, Rob, and Jigglypuff. While there have been reports Metal Gear Solid Snake could be back as well, streamers are saying it's unlikely, seeing as there's no Capcom copyright information in the game's credits. Squirrel and Wolf haven't been spotted either, despite trophies having surfaced for them. As for Bowser Jr., who was rumored to be a new character in the earlier leak, there's no news one way or the other. Now, when the first leak with all those characters was released, you kind of had to figure that, if not most of them, at least some of them had to be true. Now, this is looking to be the case that just about all of them will be real, actually in the game. Of course, the real question is, in that leak, there was talks of DLC characters, including Snake and Wolf. So I wonder if that would be maybe revealed later on. But then again, they said that there was no Konami copyright information in the game's credits. So Nintendo has announced that Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS is getting a playable demo shortly. The demo hits on September 19th and contains 5 characters: Mario, Link, Pikachu, Villager, and Mega Man, as well as the Battlefield stage. It includes local multiplayer and can only be opened 30 times. Platinum Club Nintendo members between July 1st, 2013 and June 30th, 2014 with registered 3DS hardware or software are also currently receiving 4 codes for early access to the demo. Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS comes out on October 3rd. Now, I think the only bit of bad news about this news article is you can only open this demo 30 times. And with that being the case, a lot of people are going to be going through it really fast. The demo is supposed to hit September 19th and have 5 characters: Mario, Link, Pikachu, Villager, Mega Man. Now, what they didn't include here is if these characters could possibly have alternate costumes. Now, I'm sure with Mega Man it could be, maybe like Mega Man X costume along with a standard Mega Man costume, or maybe different forms of Mega Man. Pikachu, yeah, we probably remember the Pikachu with like goggles and Pikachu with a hat. Villager might just be different clothes. Link, different types of costumes from the Legend of Zelda series. Mario, yeah, probably just different colors. But that's if they would include this in the demo. The English version of Square Enix's Dragon Quest I is landing on the US App Store, marking the first time in 14 years that Enix has released the original Dragon Quest in North America. Square Enix has plans to bring more classic Dragon Quest titles to mobile platforms. The title being released will be based on the most recent Japanese remake and not the NES Dragon Warrior. We can expect to see Dragon Quest 2 and 3 land sometime in the next 2 to 3 months. So apparently the US is finally getting the very first Dragon Quest, but a remake for the iDevices and mobile markets. Yeah, not everyone's mobile device is able to handle games like these. So why couldn't they just release this for like home consoles as well? This holiday season is an important one for Xbox One, but Microsoft is not leaving the Xbox 360 behind just yet. 3 new Xbox 360 bundles have been announced, and they'll go on sale this month. All 3 of these bundles ship out to retailers on September 16th for $249. Xbox 360 500GB Holiday Value Bundle includes a system, Call of Duty Ghosts, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and a month of Xbox Live Gold. Xbox 360 Special Edition Blue Bundle, available at Walmart. This bundle has a special blue color, and the controller's blue, and includes the games in the Holiday Value Bundle, Call of Duty Ghosts, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Xbox 360 4GB Connect Bundle. This bundle features Connect Adventures, Connect Sports, and Forza Horizon, as well as a month of Xbox Gold Access. It's available at Target. So these are going to be all the Xbox 360 bundles that should be available for the holiday time for people who still want to get the Xbox 360 consoles. 2 of these listed are just going to have the Call of Duty Ghosts and Call of Duty Black Ops 2 game, and they both have 500GB in them. It's just that the Walmart one is blue. The 4GB Connect bundle is kind of pointless. I mean, last I remember, the 4GB bundles didn't really have a hard drive. It was 4GB that was built into the system. So for those people who want to get an actual system to play major games that require a hard drive, you're going to have to go with the ones with the Call of Duty games with them, instead of this 4GB Connect bundle. Unless, of course, you're just getting it for maybe like a kid who doesn't go online, or some teenagers who aren't going to go online and stuff like that. Is your Xbox One making too much noise? Microsoft is listening and ready to do something about it. after reports surfaced of people complaining about excessively noisy Xbox Ones, Microsoft is taking a proactive approach by offering to replace those defected units. When reached out to a Microsoft spokesperson, this was the response. We have heard that a small number of Xbox One owners in some situations may hear a noise from the console that is too loud. While this does not affect the safety or functionality of the system, we're asking customers who believe they are experiencing this issue to contact Xbox support. At the request of our customers, we are exchanging those consoles for new systems. Now, this is going to be nice for those Xbox One owners whose systems are making these loud, noises, sounds, who want to get their system replaced and possibly get a new one that won't make the noise. And this is nice that Microsoft is actually offering this. The question is, how long of a time will you actually have without an Xbox One? According to the Wall Street Journal, Mojang is close to becoming a part of the same studio family as Rare, Lionhead, and 343 Industries. The newspaper claims that the deal could be worth nearly $2 billion and could be done within the week. The deal would go some way of bolstering Microsoft's first-party lineup for the Xbox One, which is notably thin at the moment. Minecraft has already sold more than 50 million copies across PC, iOS, Android, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, Vita, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. It remains to be seen if Microsoft could pull the versions from other platforms. This would seem to be a folly given that the game has made $100 million just last year. This does raise up a lot of questions. Most notably, if Microsoft does purchase Minecraft, does it mean that they had to pull the Sony versions for PlayStation 3, Vita, PlayStation 4? I know I've heard that apparently Wall Street Journal wasn't supposed to post anything about this. At least maybe not until the deal is final, if it even is going to become final. Also, there's been other issues with the PC version Minecraft going on at the same time. That involves some of the online servers have been going down that people have because they have the budget that they're using to modify their little servers that they have, but that's just a whole other messy situation that I probably won't even touch and probably shouldn't even touch upon. A new Metal Gear collection may be on its way to fans of the series this year, judging by a tweet by Hideo Kojima teasing the mysterious compilation. The Metal Gear Solid creator tweeted a photo of a projecting image featuring the words Metal Gear Collection 2014, along with the Kojima Productions logo. For those who don't know, there was a Metal Gear, well, there's kind of different Metal Gear collections that were made. There was one that had, I think, the Sons of Liberty and Snake Eater, which had just 2 Metal Gear games on it, Metal Gear Solid games. And then there was a Metal Gear Legacy game that came out that included, I think, like 90% of the Metal Gear games that were out, but it was still missing a few games. Now, with this little tease, I'm wondering if this means that they will be including a collection with everything. And on top of that, would this still be for the present, past generation systems, or would it be something that they can try on the new generation systems, like the Xbox One and PlayStation 4? Because if they try something like that for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, they can try to actually put all the games onto discs this time around, instead of having, oh, guess what, we're going to have a few of the games going to be download only. No, people don't want that crap. I'm just hoping that some official announcement comes of this soon, because there are a lot of Metal Gear fans out there. Not only Metal Gear Solid, but Metal Gear itself. If you've completed the story and have been polishing your skills in the cubicle, you'll soon have new objectives to pursue. From September 12th to 14th, Bungie has a special weekend cubicle playlist planned. Small and medium-sized salvage maps will award Cubicle Gear Marks and Reputation. Next week, the first co-op event begins, and you want to spend time leveling to be ready. Vault of Glass is a level 26 raid that will open on September 16th. The rewards include raid gear and Ascendant materials. Later in September, Bungie will be offering events called Combined Arms and Queen's Wrath. Based on the accompanying images, these seem more likely weekly playlists. Finally, in October, Iron Banner makes its first retail debut. Those who participated in the beta will recall that this is a multiplayer mode that takes into account your gear, rather than balancing things out and focusing exclusively on a player's skill. Bungie also says that more surprises are coming, including visitors to the tower and some changes to public event timing. The studio will also be doing some of its own bounties. This is some great news for Destiny players, because I think a day, if not 2 days after, apparently some 20 level characters have been seen. So there has been a lot of people been playing it since launch and have been doing nothing but playing it. So for people like that, this news is for them. There is going to be some new events coming up, actually this week, next week, later in September, and into October. Now since I'm playing Destiny, I know I'm probably going to try to get to these. Biggest issue I'm going to have is the raid one, especially being to level 26. Players appear to be hacking Destiny to create an endless shooting exploit. Although the game was only released this week, videos of mods, hacks in action are already appearing on YouTube, some of which potentially have ramifications for the game's multiplayer. Most boast unlimited ammo that enable you to empty entire clips into enemies without ever needing to reload or hunt down more bullets. From the video shared by Kotaku AU, the mod appears to apply to all weapons, including your heavy weapon arsenal. The videos were done on the Xbox 360 version of the game. It's not currently clear if other platforms are affected. Oh, jeez. Seriously, people. Is it that much of a bother for you to play the game normally without having to do any kind of modification or cheating or hacking? I mean, seriously, this game just came out this week. You shouldn't have to be doing this. You shouldn't be doing it at all. I mean, this is going to affect the multiplayer feature on the game overall, for everyone. The fallout from the leaked video of Randy Rice assaulting his wife has reached the gaming realm. EA Sports announced its plans to remove the former Baltimore Ravens running back from the game entirely via a one-week update. From Ray Rice's indefinite suspension from the NFL, he will be removed from Madden NFL 15, an EA spokesperson said. This roster change will take place by this Friday. Rice originally faced a 2-game suspension for the February 15th incident with his wife in a Atlantic City elevator. But after TMZ released the full video, which shows him knocking out his then-fiancée with a brutal left hook, the Baltimore Ravens cut him from the team. Both the NFL and the Ravens claim they had not seen the video at the time the original suspension was levied. Rice was charged with felony aggravated assault, and the courts assigned him to a pretrial intervention program that allowed him to avoid jail time. The couple, which has vowed to work through this ordeal, is now married. Now, I know a lot of football fans are sick of hearing about this incident. Well, now, apparently he's being taken out of the Madden football game this year, which technically should have been done when it was first found out. I know yesterday there was a Baltimore Ravens game that was on TV, and from some football fans that I've seen online from Facebook, they were complaining how the whole game they did nothing but kept talking about Ray Rice. Ray Rice. I'll just be happy and glad when this is done and over with and nobody's talking about this crap anymore. And what makes it worse, he assaulted his then fiancée, yet they vowed to work through this ordeal and is now married. Now, I don't know which one's worse. The fact that the guy hit his fiancée, or the fact that she went ahead and married him. Telltale has announced that The Wolf Among Us and both seasons of The Walking Dead will be making their new-gen debuts starting next month. If you've been holding off on playing these titles, you'll have another chance shortly. The Walking Dead Season 1 will arrive on new-gen consoles in October. Season 2 will also be along next month, with Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and Vita versions also arriving. The Wolf Among Us will arrive on Xbox One, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and Vita in November. No specific release dates for any of these three products have yet been revealed. Now, I'm guessing this means the actual physical retail copies of the games. Which, if that's the case, them coming out around October, November, sounds about right. I mean, no doubt, zombies and werewolves, especially in October, would sound right, especially for Halloween time, but Marvel has announced two new figures coming to Disney Infinity 2.0. You're one step closer to reenacting your favorite scenes from Captain America the Winter Soldier and Guardians of the Galaxy. Variety reports on both new additions. Sam Wilson, better known to Marvel fans as Falcon, made his film debut in Captain America's second outing. We haven't seen his figure yet, but our fingers are crossed he looks like actor Anthony Mackie's take on the hero. Yondu, the Space Ravager, who raised Guardians of the Galaxy's Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord, will be available to purchase also. His figure, seen in progress via Variety, looks much like the actor Michael Rooker, who portrayed the character in the film. Disney has images of Falcon and Yondu as they'll appear in Infinity 2.0. As you'll see, Falcon is in his most current comic garb, but that might not be the only way he appears. We know that Disney 2.0 will support multiple costumes for its characters. It could be that we'll still get to see the movie version of Falcon. As the article implies, this gets you a little bit closer to recreating some of the actual events from these Marvel movies. Although the initial Falcon character doesn't look to be the actual one from the Captain America movie, it doesn't mean that they can't make an alternate costume for him. And with Yondu, they could actually make an alternate costume that looks like the original comic book version too. But this is just adding on additional characters to bring out to play in the Marvel Superheroes version of Disney Infinity. Techland and Warner Brothers have announced the release date for their Undead partnership with Dying Light. You'll be able to free run and slaughter zombies on January 27th. The news comes by way of lead game designer on Twitter. Dying Light is coming out for Xbox One, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and PC. So this officially has a date now of January 27th, which hopefully sticks around to be January 22nd of 2015, because this has been pushed back for a while now, so let's just hope and pray that this is going to stick. Capcom has revealed that Resident Evil Revelations 2 will release as a weekly series of episodic downloads, with the first 4 episodes priced at $5.99 per episode. A complete season pack will be available at $24.99, with a retail boxed version to follow. The disc version and the complete season pack will include additional content not available via individual episode purchase. I don't quite like the way this is sounding. Well, they're saying that Resident Evil Revelations 2 is going to be released in episodes, weekly. But they are saying that it's going to be released as a full retail box version later on. Which, that's going to be good for people who can't exactly download this stuff all the time and have, people don't always have access to the internet to do this. Plus, the disc version and the complete season pack will have additional content that you don't get when you just purchase the episodes separately. The later part of that news I had no problem with, I liked. The fact that they're making this into episodes is crap. Rockstar has confirmed one of the most anticipated bits of news for this fall. Grand Theft Auto 5 has release dates for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC, although the latter might be a bit disappointed. For those playing Sony and Microsoft's new consoles, circle November 18th on your calendar. PC owners looking to visit Los Santos will have a slightly delayed trip. That version is coming out on January 27th, 2015. The new versions include denser cities, more wildlife, and better damage and weather effects. The player count for Grand Theft Auto Online has been increased to 30, and anyone that pre-orders will get $1 million in-game cash. The Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC versions also include more cars, including classics from the GTA series, as well as 100 new songs and remixes. The new cars are a bonus for players that have completed the prologue on Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3. You'll just need to make sure you're logged in with your Rockstar Social Club account to register your eligibility. So we finally have release dates for the re-release of Grand Theft Auto 5, and I do mean dates because there's more than one. For the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, you have November 18th of this year. For the PC players out there, unfortunately it looks like you're going to have to wait until January 27th of next year. Which is a few months difference, not that much. And of course with the newer versions they're going to have updated stuff with more detail to the cities, wildlife, cars, stuff like that. Which most people probably have read about who are following the news as far as the Grand Theft Auto re-releases. So that'll be the end of this episode of Action Video Game Talk. Again, thanks for listening or watching along. I will have the link for the Facebook page down below if you want to go down there. I'll have the clips later on if you want to check those out. Also, if you want to, leave any comments down below. So until next time, bye.